Hello everybody, it's another YouTube exclusive Peglin episode. And honestly, we're trying to make up for what we did last time. I can accept me playing poorly in Peglin, sometimes that happens, you just whiff your shots and have a bad day. But I made some really poor decisions on, like, the last episode, taking things I just shouldn't have taken, like taking things that would ruin my build. So, let's do better this time. Round Guard, improved Catalyst, and Decoy Orb. I don't like that I lose both the things that protect me on the reload. The reload is pretty brutal. I think I'm actually going to grab Round Guard over plus 10 damage to the bombs, which is the more aggressive option, but I think the Round Guard will save me more damage over the course of the entire run. Decoy Orb was a close shout, though. Right, this bat should die to bomb damage, I'm hoping, so I'm just going to ignore it. The bat is very dead to bomb damage. I kind of wish that I had a few more pegs on the board here, because I really want to use the sphere for damage. It wasn't worth it, I should have just hit the refresh. But we're going to do that with the Terrible anyway. Round Guard Protect. We're already at 25 gold, so I don't need to worry about that too much. It's just getting out of this battle without taking damage now is the real test. Alright, out with 37 gold. Pretty good to start. Can target any enemy, deals 6 unblockable self-damage when fired. Kind of interesting for Bully Ball, but I can't take both of them. And I still think the best choice, typically as this character, is just upgrade the sphere. It's just so good. And Bully Ball's another one of those things. I think my like thought process on this, and I've mentioned it a few times, you know, do you take the chicken and the egg first? I think you take the relic first. Like, if I get a relic that works well with reducing self-damage, then that holds me by the hand and takes me along that pathway instead. If you just grab the orb first, like if I just grab Bully Ball immediately, it kind of like completely, like, it just completely forces me down one pathway, and it might not be the best pathway. And once that happens, then Bully Ball is basically terrible. In all but name. Anyway, we've done okay here. Clearly you can see I wanted to go to the left side of the map. Just try and get a bit more money. One of the other things I got punished for on that previous run was not having a refresh enabler. So, let me grab Refresh Circle while I can. In my defense on one of those runs as well, where I was like, I really need a refresh enabler, I don't think I was offered one, at least for most of the run. So, I think I got a somewhat unfortunate, not to excuse the fact that I did misplay, which I definitely did. But, I'll take the right or the middle thing. I probably actually would rather the thing on the right. Yeah, give me navigation inflation. We kind of need some scaling. I really don't want to go to the shop now, though, so thank you. If you have any bulwark remaining after battle, increase your max health by 1. Sure. Actually, this now, again, gets me towards that Bully Ball situation. I really don't want to be a self-damage build anymore, because I can gain max health instead. And max health, really good. Also, I'm probably going to try and end this battle as quickly as possible to preserve my max health, which means I'm just going to knock out the center and try and hit some bombs. Now, even doing that, I'm probably still not going to achieve my dream, but I've given myself a shot at it. So I need to kill this guy on this shot. It's going to be really hard. Impossible. Alright, so we don't get the armor gain. I hate this battle. God damn this battle. Now we've killed him, but it's a bit too late. If we can get Bulwark, though, in a battle, on cue, then we can also do it that way instead. Oh no, I want to go right here. Navigation inflation me, please. Excellent. Nope, I wanted to go left. I'm done. Just don't talk to me. Actually, this was the correct choice. There you go. I got an elite. Never punished. I thought I was one tile back, but obviously that was the chest, so I'm just losing my mind. Don't mind me. Slowly, my brain is being turned to slime. And also on cue, the slime boss is here. Alright, keep trying to open a path to these bombs. Very nice. We only have Sphere on level 2, so the piercing effect is not quite as strong as we'd like it to be. Let me just clear a path again to these bombs. We hit one of them, which is also pretty good. Yeah, one more level and that's the entire red slime gang dead. I can see this being a bit awkward. I think anytime you kill the red slimes while there's still like a bomb on the board, you've kind of fucked up a little bit. Did I really not hit 6 pegs there? Oh my god, what an opening as well. And I can't hit any of the refreshes, by the way. Okay, never mind, I can. It's going to be another battle where I think I'm going to leave without any bulwark, sadly. This shot have to go kind of crazy. So the bulwark shot could get a kill, but it's not going to happen. Alright, new challenge. Don't die here. We shouldn't die because of the round guard, but... I've seen stranger things happen. Wow, I'm so thankful for the round guard here. I might need to get the micro manipulators out. There's a pixel. There. I found it. Alright, we're out. No max health again. Actually, we took quite a lot of damage. Okay. You're kind of like saying do it, but don't do it at the same time. You're giving me really mixed messages here. Actually, you're giving me a very, very specific message, and it's like, go for self-damage. 2 self-damage orbs and the self-damage orb taker, but I'm going to believe in Nightcap, okay? I'm going to upgrade this, so I have more chance to have armor. I'm going to heal because I need it. And then we're going to go for bomb build. Okay? And if you don't like it, then tough. I've also turned down an elite here in favor of getting more money, which is probably the wrong play, but... It was actually a bit more complicated if I can just skip through this. Because if I went this way, I would lose out on a chest. So I was like, it's 3 chests better than a chest in elite. I actually don't think it is, but let's just see if that is true or not. Refresh, please. Thank you. Right. Big armor gains now, please. I should also be looking for a way to actually, you know, win the run right now. Currently, I'm doing, like, negative damage, and most of my relics don't do anything. Like, only one of them is offensive, and I can't actually enable it right now. Please don't lose all this armor. Definitely could happen. God, the refresh is in Narnia. I actually should just ignore it, I think. Please refresh me and get 15 damage. No, my armor! I hate you, game. Alright, we don't get the max health again, but it's fine. We'll get it eventually. Don't worry. Another opportunity of a refresh. I actually like the Ether Wheel, possibly more than the refresh circle, because you're definitely going to get the refresh, but I think it's the wrong choice. I probably need the sphere level at this point, just to help me through battles. More than anything, though, I need something that creates bombs on the board. The bomb net thing, which I can't remember the actual name of it, would go crazy. Oh my god. The game took me by the hand with Nightcap, and it's honestly led me off a cliff. I should have gone for self-damage build. And now I won't say any self-damage stuff, will I? Kind of crazy. Alright. Sure. Trying to get in my sweet side again. We might die here to the slime. I'm seriously considering this. Our build is kind of garbage right now. And I've not really made the new obelisk work yet. That might be a clear of the quality of it, but in its defense, I've done probably half my episodes since it came out as Iron Peg runs. Oh my god. This would have been an unreal self-damage build run. Like, seriously, if I can pop the sash, it would have gone crazy. In fact, you know what will all be forgiven? If I can pop the sash on this elite, and then I get the orb that refreshes the board, and then I take damage equal to the orb's refresh, because I think that scales with one another, so I take, like, fairly minimal damage. I'll forgive you if you do that, because that would actually be kind of funny. It's also something I don't think I've ever done in this game before. I'm targeting the spider! What am I doing? Ah! These guys might die to the armor. Okay, they're gonna die to the bombs. I'm actually super lucky. Considering how many times I've misplayed on this run already. Which, by the way, when I started, I was like, oh, let's not misplay all the time. I'm actually in quite an okay shape. Get crumpled. Alright, we're out. And we got 50 gold, which is actually extremely good for me. Because I wanted an upgrade here. Actually, the upgrade here doesn't matter. I probably should take the upgrade on the book club instead. This I need to get to level 3 before it can actually do anything particularly useful, but because I can't get it there on this turn, I think we ignore it. Also, we're fighting the slime boss now. I think I'm going to take a heal just for safety reasons. And does 1 greed. I have 12 armor, so we should greed. That's actually the optimal play. It might not look it, but it was peak performance. Not the dream order, I'll say that. We're not going to end this battle with armor, so just get that thought out of your mind. We probably will die here, to be completely honest with you. I think my odds are death. It's really, can this carry me? This plus this, in fact. I don't Superman the refresh there. Could definitely have been better. This is the 4-4, so we don't need to worry about the crit. We just need to keep hitting bombs, honestly. Like, the more bombs I can hit, the better it is for my life. We are about to be vored. Didn't quite get the bombs on the right side, sadly. He's only halfway there. And the refresh, not in a good spot. And my re-refresh, also not in a good spot. I have to get to the refresh. I mean, I'm dead. I've lost. I can't even hit the refresh still. Yeah, I just had nothing going for me. My run is super, super basic. We die at the end of this turn. Okay, sorry. The sash is procced. If I can somehow perform a miracle and get a kill here, then the run's actually in an unbelievably okay position. But I just won't get the kill. Honestly, I don't think this was on me. I think this was on a bit of misfortune. I guess you could argue against me that taking Nightcap and then just fuck you, Nightcap, and building your entire run on the Nightcap, actually I'm going to take you, is not a good idea, but, you know, you get Nightcap, you get offered, like, a Pain Orb at the beginning, and you're like, they're anti-synergistic, right? And then you get offered Bully Ball plus 2 Pain Enablers, and then you get offered the Sash and the Guarding Glove, and you're like, okay, I've made a misplay. The power of hindsight is a powerful thing, right? Again, I'm on this question of do I fight the elite to get 2 chests? I think because of how early it is, I can definitely justify more taking the 2 chests, so I'm gonna go on that pathway. Okay, we can get one more bomb, which will end the battle. Never mind. I've ended the battle. Okay, again, I think there's a reason to take the book club if we really wanted it. But sphere level up, man. And this is, like, dirt common. We'll find another one. Don't worry about it. Okay, we can now go right. We're not going to take the elite. And what we really want is money anyway. Question mark tiles are always a bit scuffed. We could always get the duplication event and then be super, super upset. Not thrilled by where the bat is positioned here, but hopefully 2 bombs will just deal with the problem. If you have bats in your attic and, you know, they're being a pest, just throw a couple of bombs in the attic and that'll clear them out. Don't you worry about it. I'm actually going to clear a better path to the bombs than the one that's been offered to me. We might take a hit here, but again, we have some armor, so I'm not super upset. Alright, I will just take the bomb hit this time. Guaranteed that the guy in front dies. Sphere damage goes through. We're almost certainly not picking up the kill this turn. In fact, I think it is actually impossible to pick up the kill this turn. Because the only thing that was piercing was bomb damage, and I have no overflow. It'd be so good. I'd absolutely love it, Kevin Keegan moment, if we kill him on this shot. God damn it. Okay, well, we didn't get the kill, so I don't get my max health increase. Nightcap, you're a cruel, cruel mistress. Has anyone ever told you that? I'm getting offered self-damage again, and I'm, like, sweating. It's airplane time. I'm going to take the level in the sphere again. I was also, like, someone recommended, and I don't know what the timeline is for the episodes coming out. You've probably seen the Iron Peg episode before this one. But maybe you didn't. Anyway, someone said, like, you should rate Oh My Gub a bit higher. Not because it's good, because it isn't, but basically because it's good at the very, very beginning of the game. Like, it just wipes out flaws at C20. I can see the draw, but I always feel like if you've got the sphere, it's not too big a loss. Sphere versus Oh My God. They're obviously the big gap because one thing does 9 damage rate at base level and the other one does 2, but they kind of fill a similar niche, especially if you're just upgrading the sphere after every single battle. I think the only time I'd consider it is the ballad is after the first event, but even then, you know you're going to get sphere level 3 eventually, so I'm kind of like, I'm kind of not that fussed. Just hit the bomb, I think. Artillery guy's going to shoot me, but it is what it is. Alright, we want to get to the other bomb now. I'd love to activate it on this turn as well. We've activated the one I can't possibly hit. It would have been so huge if I'd hit that bomb again. I think this was the right play. Even though I now won't end this battle with armor. Should probably have used the particle accelerator a bit more as well. Hey ho. I just never got a great opportunity to do it. Speaking of not a great opportunity, I don't like how this has ended up. We're actually going to take quite a lot of damage here. I really didn't want to hit the refresh either, I think. Actually, debatably not true. Okay, we're fine. Another sphere, you say? There is a part of me that's like, take Highway Aubrey, try and get some sort of economy build going and just like, you know, nail it that way. Let's humor it. I have no economy right now, but one of these chests is going to be the carrot, right? And that will take me to the Promised Lands. Okay, that's actually quite good. Not just because it was a random chest event, but it's basically +2/+0 as long as I don't hit the crit, and there's only one crit on the board. And eventually I want to remove it, and also it works with Safety Net. So actually, there's a really interesting idea of a build, which I think is stupid, but if you could make a build where you filled your board with crits, then Safety Net, I think, would take 5 times the board damage of crits, which is like 5 times however many crits on the board there are. Times 2, sorry, as well, because Betsy's Hedge is +2/+0. I think it's super garbage, but it's kind of funny. It sort of have to be a build that pivots into a crit build. Alright, we didn't get the carrot. So, the economy is looking a little bit sad. I'm like flipping on the idea of these events as well, that removing an orb is almost always good early again. There was a time where I was like, you have to upgrade something because this difficulty is so high, which I sort of agree with, but at the same time, removing an orb is like a 40 gold investment, 30 or 40 gold. Just do it with those events. It saves you so much money. There's no downside to this. Again, we sort of want to go for bomb build. This is actually pretty interesting because I'd rather go left here. Actually, it doesn't matter. I take it back. Bombs here are money. I can't set bombs off of chests anymore. I don't know why. It's becoming unironically an issue. I don't want the lightning orb. Okay, that's fine. We can make this work. So you're going to be actually a 5/5. Which I think I'm fine by. And I can also just hit the crit then for laughs and giggles. Is that stupid? Is there actually a downside to hitting the crit here? I mean, I guess, why would you do it? Rather than just take the more damaging shot? Yeah, why would I just not take the more damaging shot, which is probably this one? I guess the flip side is I could have saved it for this turn instead, but swings and roundabouts, honestly. This is not a bad shot anyway. As long as I didn't get the crit in there again, we were fine. Alright, now we need to do a big dig. We need to get Time Team in. The refresh is not in a great spot right now. We have killed the guy, though. Something I don't think has been said on Time Team before. Or at least not the episodes I ever saw of Time Team. Time Team, the dark side, you know, where they're excavating these Roman baths and stuff. And actually, what they're really doing undercover is they uncovered the Roman bath. And then, like all archaeologists, they put a body inside and bury it back again. Because, you know, archaeologists are very famously, you know, once they dug it up once, like fishing sometimes, you put the fish back into the lake again for the next guy. If you're not going to eat it, put it back. Same with archaeologists. They put that archaeological dig back in the ground again for someone else to dig up as well for their enjoyment. And then, you know what? They find the body, and they're like, oh, a Roman guy died in the bath here. What is his history? What is his backstory? Alright, refocus. I still not dug out the refresh, by the way, after talking about the Time Team. We'll just finish this with a bomb instead. We also didn't finish with armor, but to be fair, I didn't expect to finish with armor from that battle. There's some fun things Echo could do, especially with Betsy's Hedge, since my orb damage is high, and actually safety net, so you know what? Get in the sack. I think that's actually not a terrible idea. And in fact, I know I said I wanted to upgrade this, but I think that's such a more powerful play. Ooh, we have to take Power Glove. Power Glove works with, like, everything I'm doing right now. I also want to go left, but at the same time, if I hit a bomb, I get 5 gold, so I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm just the greatest there is to do it. It's that simple. I'll take 25 max health as well, please, because I just noticed my health was like, hang on, my health is not particularly high. Maybe I should have healed. Never punished. Simply never punished. I like this as well. Slightly late for it, but not too bad. Another 5 gold as well. I'm never going to be upset for 5 gold. And also, we finally fucking opened a bomb on the chest event. Not the chest, but just the bomb. Alright, this is a 7-7. We have a lot of damage, and this fight is purely a damage check. And if you're doing 100 damage every shot, you'll beat this guy. Assuming you have more than, like, 1 health, you'll kill this guy. Plus 72 on this shot, fairly nice. Really need to take a refresh. I think we'll take this opportunity to do that. It does mean my echo is slightly worse here, but we're fine. Great battle. Alright, we're probably not going to take Ablation here. It's anti-synergistic with the Nightcap. After saying, you know, we want armor generating things, or we'll get an armor generating orb later. I've not seen one since. Matryoshka could actually be a legitimate play here. We got +1/+1 thanks to the Power Glove, so it kind of offsets the effect pretty well. There is a fun build, but I don't think I can do it anymore where I want to take Curse Mask plus Constricting Chains, but I've seen both of them now, so I don't think that's an opportunity. In fact, funnily enough, I would have taken all 3 of these boss relics over the course of a run. Not that you can do that, but I would have done, because it has weirdly got quite a lot of synergy with one another. Go on, I'll take Matryoshka. I think it's debatably the wrong play, or at least it's like a sideways play. The only upside I'll get is if I get a Book Club, which is what I'm going to do eventually, hopefully, then it makes the Book Club better. I'm kind of on the fence of whether or not this is actually improving my damage or not. Also, it makes it harder for Betsy's Hedge to actually go off, because I'm more likely to hit the crit now accidentally. But maybe it's all a small price to pay. So far, it's looking really good, but I think I've been quite fortunate so far. Alright, we really need this refresh at some point. I think now I can hit it direct. Maybe. Possibly. Be patient. Crit didn't matter there, he only has 12 health. And we should just beat him down. Should get out of this with armor as well. But more max health for me. Ah, I don't have a refresh thing yet, right? So we should take Ether Wheel. Also, it's Ether Wheel level 3, which is kind of crazy now. If I go left, I get double chest, but at the same time, I can't use the shop. I won't get enough money. I think we go right and risk the elites. Now, if I get Mirror Knight, we could be turbo sad, because I don't have a targeted orb yet, I think. But most of the other guys we're completely fine with. Really good refresh there. I'm also thrilled that I'm just killing this archer in one go. I really hate when the game puts another archer on the board. It just feels like it's such a big kick in the teeth. Love that the crit is currently shielded. Please keep doing that. Like, that's the ultimate Betsy's Hedge play. You know what? Actually, I never even considered this. Betsy's Hedge plus shield creators might be a synergy, because you might shield the crit. And therefore you get to the Promised Land. Money, please. Alright, we're good. We've got 25. I probably wouldn't have taken Shock Absorber anyway, but we should take Butt Globe. I think now is the time to pull the lever on that. And I have an armor. Ah, I missed the bomb! I was gonna say bombs are worth 5 gold. Whoops-a-daisy. Yep. Get rid. Oh, wait, do I want to get rid of these pebbles? Yeah, I do. I don't have the thingamajig anymore. It's actually quite hard to go the right side of this map as well, so Jesus is going to take the wheel a little bit here. Jesus is going to say go right instead. So we missed one of the elites, which probably means I will get through this floor at the very least. Or at least we'll get to the boss. Echo as being the first orb is a bit frustrating as well. We'll take an Ether Wheel refresh here. Actually, does Ether Wheel work with multi-balls? Right? Because if the first one leaves, it should refresh the board, so potentially it could make more damage. Right? That's not a crazy assertion, I don't think. I hate this is all going into 10 damage on the shield, by the way. Anyway, let's get this armor back. Oh, we got 2 of it back. And I finally can use a piercing orb. Crit doesn't matter. Okay, we're kind of back. We're kind of not back. I've actually been super cursed in this battle. The cleave orbs, getting the reflex. What are you called? The Echo orb is the first orb is bad luck. The sphere being at the bottom of the stack is also pretty bad luck. And then on the second cycle, sphere and Echo orb at the bottom of the stack again. It's like, we just got the worst possible RNG. It forces me to grind through these guys. On the plus side here, though, there's a chance I get out of this with armor now. Alright, never mind, it's gone. Chance is gone. It does work the way you want it to work. That's actually quite good intel. What are you doing? Plus 160, so it's definitely lethal, so I'll fire it. Also lied to me, it's doing 140, but it's still guaranteed lethal, so I'll give it. Do I want another Echo Orb? I think 1 is fine. If we get 2 Echo Orbs, we always run the risk of Echo Orb, which is really not good. That's basically, you know, horrible. Not quite true, because we do have the Power Glove, so it's not terrible to fire one anymore, but... On the flip side, I've also taken Matryoshka, so it's kind of like offset that. Again, this is a horrible battle again. Really scary. One of the archers dead. I'm just slightly peeved right now that I think the plants go next, right? So I'm gonna take my armor off me. Yeah, they are. Because this is a one-shot. The flip side is I don't take this and intentionally like sandbag for a turn, but it's actually quite risky to do that. Because I might take mirror damage instead, but... Do I just do it? I don't think I do it. It's not worth it. The max health is fine. 91's okay. Versus just making sure we get out of this battle. This needs to go up another level. I really need to start upgrading the money orb as well, but... Or I guess the investment orb is what it really is, because I'm just pumping money into it for, hopefully, long-term gain. Alright, that's much better as well. 20 armor immediately? Yes, please. Don't love there was an enemy that could attack me on turn 1. I think that's kind of bullshit, but... I guess bring that up with the development team. Okay, we should be okay here. The order wasn't completely troll this time. Whilst not being perfect, wasn't completely troll. Right, 2 bombs clears most of the board now. We can probably risk trying to get a bit more money before we leave. What are you doing? Probably not enough, actually. I think I do need to fire this airball off. 68 now. Okay, we're good. Give me money. Actually, don't set off the bombs, because the bombs are money. And we're locked into the direction we're going in, so this is actually completely fine. Must circle every 3 times the board is refreshed. We can't refresh the board particularly well right now. This doesn't work the way I want it to do, because I have multi-ball and this isn't on peg trigger effects. I think because of all of this, we finally start to put more levels into Highway Aubrey. And we have 14 armor, so we'd actually like to misnavigate here. Okay. Still 5 gold. Not Mirror Knight as well. That's kind of the dream. In fact, I think this is the best boss we could have hoped for. Since we have some piercing. Armor me up again. The crit didn't really matter. Give me another refresh. And this should be a great echo shot now. Yeah, 343 damage. Wipes out the white mage, who's really the scary enemy on the board. And that's just whether or not I can kill this guy fast enough to not take damage. We've been slightly screwed by the refresh again. But could have been worse. It's another 100 damage. They are going to get a hit off at the very least, which will cleanse my armor. As long as we get through this battle, though, I think we've done okay. And actually, this could get me through the battle and leave me with armor, so that would be the real super dream. I think we've done it as well. Yes! I should get the max health, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. We're so back. I should probably heal. I'd like to get to the shop. At the same time, though, just keep pumping this, maybe. It has to be Hero's Backpack, right? It's not very good right now, but this does nothing for me. I have no bomb build. Well, it does synergize with Reduce, Refuse, Recycle, assuming there are bombs on the board. But I think I'm going to go for Hero's Backpack. Because actually, I think the thing that improves me now is just getting copies of the orbs I've got in my sack. I'm not going to greed, because I actually do want to go down the middle path. And have the opportunity to potentially go to the shop. I think that was actually quite debatable, my decision there. Speaking of debatable decisions, I'm going to accept this again. Normally taking the special relic is especially good with things that can increase your max health, so I'm going to live with that dream. And I'm also going to live with the dream that I can get enough money by the shop. It's not guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination. It relies on one of these crush mark tiles actually being useful. And actually, if I don't get the money for the shop, we might be in trouble. Because I now get two-shot by the... I get two-shot by the Blister Boy, but at the same time as that... Oh, it's Egg Quest. At the same time as that, the special relic also works well with multi-ball, so there's a lot of good stuff for me. Now, I think we figured out, if you accept a bribe, you get a food item, and all the food items are max health items. So there is some potential good choice here to take that, to increase my 48 health. And in fact, I think I'm going to do that. Alright, never mind. I speak lies and untruths because this doesn't look like a food item to me. This very much looks like a bomb baton. I thought it was only food items he would give you. Goodbye, Pebble, by the way. That's actually quite good coding, by the way. We didn't get enough money for the shop. This is what we could have won. There's actually not a lot here that I would really, like, hang my hat on, to be honest with you. So we didn't miss out on too much. It's just whether or not I can do this battle. It's basically, can I get back to 30 health again after he fires at me? That's the game we're playing. What was I saying now? I think I was saying, like, I know if you do the egg quest and bring him the egg, you get a cake, which is a food item, obviously, and it gives you a lot of health. But I must be wrong. Just random relic, I guess. Okay, we should be fine, by the way. I'm at 48 health. I did start with armor, though, so maybe it's a bit of an unfair assessment. Or maybe an early estimate, but... Just give me some armor, please. You know what? There is a world where we lose here. I just saw what was happening and I was like, hang on a minute, I think I'm actually fucked. I needed to get the refresh on the last shot, but I couldn't. The double... Yeah. The double turn cost me. Oh my god! Ah, pain. Actual, just pure, unadulterated pain. I think our build was fine. I think, again, if you run the simulation of that battle, I think out of 10 times we beat them like 6 or 7. I just needed, like, the ordering to be a bit better. Like, if I got the ether wheel on the last shot, we were just quids in. And I'm actually surprised that we died there. I thought we'd get through that. I'll give you one more, because I think have I got enough time for one more? Ah, actually, it might have to be one quick one, so. I'll take cheese. As I think the other two things were not great, at least for damage. Cheese is a bit of extra damage. Right, we're going left here. Let me make sure there's a path to the left accessible. Want to deal with this speed ray, as he's hitting me every single turn. It's quite annoying. Speed ray is dead. We would like to get as much money as possible. Didn't get 25, but that's not that unusual for this battle. It's fine. I took 1 damage for the pleasure of that. The only thing that wasn't fine was I didn't actually still have a direct path down, but we've made it work. Again, Sir Relic doesn't do anything really. It is good though. It doesn't do anything, but it's good. It doesn't improve the damage situation. Really, that's what you want to improve first, is the damage situation. However, if I get like a terrible event like duplicate every orb in the sack, I'm not just instantly fucked anymore. There's a chance the ambidextrity can save me. Can we hit 2 bombs on this turn? We cannot, so we're gonna take 6 from artillery enemies. We actually could get a little bit fucked here. I'm kind of surprised I've not been able to hit the bombs quite as easily. Surely this finds a bomb, right? Okay, we're good. Although I say we're good. We are good, but I feel like I'm leaving quite a lot of gold on the board right now. 2 fights in a row. Yeah, we didn't get to 50. More spheres. Is more sphere going to make enemies fear me more? Or do I just take an ore burst and accept my lot in life? I think I'm actually just going to take an upgrade. And to the right. Whatever. Eventually we're going to pull back on the economy. Goodbye, Pebble. Nope. Don't want those Pebbles either. This is actually quite a big problem. We're not really ready for this just yet. Unironically, I might want to play with cheese here. No, I don't want to play with cheese. That's actually just a loser strat. We take too much damage doing the cheese play. That's a huge refresh, by the way. It sets me up so much nicer for the sphere. I was hoping for a good crit there, but I'll take the bomb hit instead if we can get that. Okay, front guy dead. On cue. Why was that Pebble a 3-5, by the way? Oh, it's upgraded. Never mind. I know why it is. Because of the event. I was like, I haven't leveled up a Pebble. It's like, yes, you have. That's, in fact, exactly what you've done, you dummy. Oh, that's a bit of a bad shot. Could have done with the crit there. Fortunately, cheese is going to come to my aid. As long as I do 9 damage here, which I will guarantee. I can't take double-edged sword. It's just, I die. You take it and you die. I'll take that, though. And actually, we'll also take Duplication Station, because it is fantastic. I'd like to go right if we can enable that. Am I fighting? You know what? Give me the Bramble. Wow, it was level 3, I think. I kind of wish those events were, like, preset. I guess it's... I don't know. It is fun to have something a bit RNG, but it feels so bad when you get, like, a Bramble level 1, and you have to spend 50 gold upgrading it versus getting a Bramble level 3, and it just being phenomenal immediately. We probably don't want that as the Paladin, to be completely honest with you. I'm actually going to skip it. I'd have taken the reverse, but normally you don't want crits as this character. As we found out on an episode not too long ago. In fact, the last episode. I think I'll fire this. It has overflow on it. We might not get the overflow. We didn't. But either way, the Bramble's not terribly... Actually, it's not terribly useful. It didn't matter. It was damage. Alright, it was damage. Now, one thing I do like about Ambidextrity is we will be able to skip through this incredible series of orbs I've got coming up. And I think I will. Great shot. Great refresh. We got the bomb as well. This pebble damage is all going into the boss. Bramble. First, we got the Bramble. We are back, baby. We can lock this guy in this position and just pummel him. Great battle. Should probably heal at some point. So we'll do that. We'll take another upgrade here, because I might need the armor. We're probably going to take the power glove over mental mantle. Because this is just +1/+1, and this is 1 for every 2, so it's kind of +1/2/1/2. It's not quite as easy as that calculation, considering that the mantle is also targeted. But for the slime battle, it's basically better the other way around. Remove all or an orb. We will be removing an orb on this day. And feeling a bit shaky about it. Health not good right now. I need to make 25 gold on this battle, because I need the heal. So you're saying there's a chance. Get some spear tech going, get a double kill. Okay. I've had better shots in this game. I'm actually toying with getting rid of the bramble here. I don't really want to take the self damage right now. The bombs should do it for me. Effectively. We've already got 25 gold as well. And cheese is going to unironically be quite useful here. Have to heal. And down we go. That's what you wanted to see first. Bramble immediately was so important. Because now I lock this guy in here for like 2 turns, kind of. Then we blast him. Into more blasting. We get multiple next shots, I believe. I will be firing... I'll actually be firing a pebble, I think. Okay, I was actually hoping for both the bombs there, but it's fine. The reason I didn't go for multi-ball in this shot is I actually didn't want to reload quite that quickly. And there weren't that many pegs over here, so I thought I wouldn't get that much multi-ball value off it. Out of my face. Alright, Bramble is out now because we're going to be inside of him. That being said, I should probably still fire it as it does a lot of damage. We really need the refresh, is what we actually need, but... Oh yeah, we're dead. That shot actually guaranteed that I die, I think. The refresh was just in a position I couldn't hit it, so we lose. I still can't hit it either. Oh, okay, you know what? That's fine. I didn't have that much time anyway. If you enjoyed this episode, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!